All right, well, just to confirm that the Mount Evo Duo bike rack handled a massive road trip through the mountains of France, through the mountains of Italy, where I'm driving like a madman. I have had fun in this little Fiat, ripping around the corners of these mountains, and the Mount Duo bike rack has done well. I haven't actually had to even pump up the suction cups for about 24 hours. So I definitely pulled some G-force on the way from the Italian Alps. The Italians drive faster than the French. So on the way from the Italian Alps all the way to here in Italy, where we're going to be catching a ferry, it's open roads. I was hitting speeds of 160 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in equated to miles per hour. I'm going to look it up on Google, but I had this little Fiat punched. Like, it was going as fast as it can. I was getting passed by Mercedes-Benz like I was standing still. But this bike rack did awesome. Like, it has not moved. I think we've got a lot of looks from the Fiats, because a lot of Fiats, they want to ride put their bikes on the car. Of course, I've got some goofy looking cable, and I had to use the hook down here because we couldn't bring the bikes into the room last night, so I had to put it up here. And one thing, we did have to put the spare wheels inside the car, because I don't think Mountain Duo has a wheel hook. But wow, the bike rack's impressive. I was able to get here with the bikes on top, and we're gonna have an amazing adventure. And a lot of it is because of this bike rack right here. Without this, man, I'd be missing my bicycles. I did put a special security cable on. I think Mountain Duo has its own security system. I didn't realize that. We didn't have time to order one, so I kind of have something rigged up here through here, and I've got a little lock down here. So anyway, that's one of the disadvantages of and an advantage as well, because you can take this and put it in the car. You know, I had some paint flaking, and I ended up putting a piece of vinyl up on top of this so the suction cup would stick better. But man, very cool being able to have a small car that gets great gas mileage. We haven't filled up with gas since we left, since we left France. And I have been, like I said, redlining this little Fiat all up and over the mountains, trying to keep up with the fast drivers in Italy. Not only keep up with them, but I was pretending like I had a little race car, like Herbie the Love Bug. But once again, this video is not about my driving, although I'm sure happy that the bikes handled the G-force of this situation. So these little suction cups do well. I believe they're 150 millimeter suction cups. So there it is, Mount Duo bike rack. Made it to Italy, no problem. All right, well, there it is, guys. The bikes have made it to Porto Rotondo. Thousands of miles through France, through the Alps of France, where I thought the drivers were fast, into Italy, when I found out where the fast drivers really hang out, on those mountain roads. And of course, you know, me coming from Colorado, I felt at home on those mountain roads in a little Fiat. So we really pushed this Mount Evo Duo suction cup rack to the test. I'm so happy to have the bikes here in Sardinia with me. This was an epic journey getting here, even on the ferry. Now, we did have to pay a little bit extra on the ferry for the tall vehicle here, but it was worth it to have the bikes. And without this Mountain Duo suction cup bike rack, there's no way we would have got the bikes and all the gear in this little Fiat. So It's so cool that this thing works good. The suction cups are fantastic in it. I haven't had to repump up. I kind of do out of habit anyway when I stop, but when the suction cup you know, breaks, the suction starts getting weak, there's a yellow indicator, and I haven't seen the yellow indicator. So just know the Mount Evo Duo bike rack has done a great job of getting our bikes to Sardinia across the world. So if you have a small car, you're trying to figure out how to carry a bike, you know, definitely consider. There's the logo right there, the Mount Duo. There's the logo right there. There's the Mount Evo Duo logo right there. Fantastic rack. I'm going to find out more about these guys, but they're made in Great Britain. I say Great Britain, I'm pretty tired from the drive, but made in the UK, I should say, and they do a good job. The bikes are with me in Sardinia, and I'm so happy. Over and out. Mount Duo, you did it. Mount Evo, you've done a good job.